So you got your tensioner here. If it's locked in, the reel won't spin.
Okay.
Turn it. Okay. Loosens it up.
Yeah, please send us this
I
video.
will. I will.
Well, camera, 1.43 inch camera head, self-leveling. So wherever it's at in the pipe, it's always going to self-level.
Nice.
This is the standard skid that comes with it. Just screws right off. I always keep it on. You get in a pinch, you need to take it off to get in a smaller pipe. It's not going to hurt. But I always try to keep it off as best as I can. That's how it comes off. We stock these if they ever break or you get lost. Get you in. They do make 3-inch skids too, to get them off the bottom of the pipe. If you're in a pipe that's full of debris, it's 3-inch, so it'll get it off a little higher. But okay, this one should be just good enough. You got a jetter, so if it does have stuff in it, you're gonna jet it out.
That's probably right.
Yeah. You want to connect the Wi-Fi. It's pretty much the hardest part, but it's not hard. So on my phone, as soon as you power this camera up, it's throwing off a Wi-Fi signal. You go to your Wi-Fi internet settings. It's going to say Hathorn cam with some numbers. That's the serial number. Connect to it like you would a Wi-Fi network. Changing address. It says connected, no internet signal. Then go to your app, which I can show you the app. It's the Hathorn app. If you want to download it now, it's up to you. We can try it on your phone or, yeah. You can connect up to 4 devices at one time. So whatever you're seeing on that monitor, you'll see on your phone, tablet, whatever. If you ever had connectivity issues with the app, check the version in your iOS. Check the version for your phone if you need an iOS update. Sometimes this will have connectivity issues, like it will not connect to the app. See if you need an iOS update or if the app has a new version. Yeah, that's always, like, people call me all the time, hey, I can't connect. To check the iOS, do you need an iOS update on your phone or your tablet? Or is the version for the app on the Hathorn need updated? You hit the home button. You hit enter, controller settings right here. You can move your arrows. I'll do reel size first. So it's already set from the factory, 200-foot, half-inch reel. Then you hit home again, over, enter. Brightness is 10. You can adjust it, hit enter, and then go down. I just keep it at 10 all the time. Everything else you shouldn't have to mess with. All right, so I'll show you how to record. You can do it on your phone first, on the tab or monitor. You want to do it. So whatever you record is saved to your phone, pictures, videos, and then the file size is the. So I use Google Drive, or I upload a YouTube link.
So you can get with it. I keep it behind it at least 5 foot.
Okay.
Make sure you don't get that camera not good.
Yeah, you can squirt this reel off. Just don't hit this. This is a waterproof case.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's waterproof,
Yeah.
right? Right. You don't submerge it, or you don't have to spray it. Don't spray it. Don't spray this.
You can camera in the rain, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So whatever you save to your phone is not going to be saved to here.
Yeah.
If you're not hooked up to the app, it's going to save everything to the internal hard drive, and then or you got to side. It'll save both. So if you don't have a USB stick and you save it to the internal memory, you can go back to your shop, plug in the USB stick into it, and transfer it over to the stick if you're customer.
Especially using your phone. Yeah, that was mine. That's what I.
Every year camera in, you're going to have 5 foot to your cleanup, correct?
I got 6 foot. I usually, right at my termination or my clean out, I'll hit counter reset in the bottom right. See that? Oh, yeah. 0.42. That's how many feet we're in. We're obviously not in the pipe 4 foot. So I want to reset my counter. That way you get a true distance from your clean out, or reset it at the horizontal when you go in your clean out, wherever you may be. So that's all that does. If you ever mess up on your footage, you can hit counter. If you go all the way out to your tap, it'll go negative footage. So you're still getting the footage, but it's going to be negative. Okay, nice. That's cool. So if somebody hit that button midway through it or something like that. Yeah, it depends on how detailed you have to be. Like if you're locating a bad spot.
Most of the time we're locating a tank. So
Yep. If you're locating your inlet to your tank, yeah, that's where you're locating. So we'll locate now. So again, my sonde is on. Keep in mind, if your sonde's on, it will drain your battery a little quicker than when it's off. Here's your sound. You go all the way up or off. I go middle ground. If it's louder around, you go higher. And as I go closer to this camera head. So what you're doing is, to say I'm at a cone now right now, I'm trying to find my camera head. Take this, just like this, sweep. See how that signal gets stronger going in that pipe? I go this way, it goes less. I go this way, it gets higher. See them black dots right there? Well, that's what you're looking for. That means that's one of your marker dots. There's two of those that you're gonna find, and then in the middle of those is your camera head. I'll show you. Once I get closer, I put it down to the ground. You want to line it up right on that. That's not your camera head though. That's one of your poles, we call it. Put it right on it. You want to be accurate too, but this is going to give you your straight line where your pipe is underground. See on the crosshair right in the middle of that? I'll take one of these red markers, put it right on it. You're going to want to go either way. Find the next one. So it's that way. If I go this way, signal dies. That sound gets less audible and your signal goes down, right? So I want to go this way. So once you find your first one in short, you're going to want to sweep back and forth. Signal gets less, you're not that way. Signal gets higher, you're this way. So we're only, what are we, 8 inches deep? And the distance between these two marks is typically going to be your depth, where your camera is. Again, you want to be accurate. That way when you dig it, you're right on it. I'll put that marker there. In the middle of those two, there's your camera head. See that perpendicular line? That's the camera sonde.
Right at that.
Right, yep, Ross. And then bottom left corner, you see that that clockwise circle? You turn it. It's telling you to turn it to get to your depth. We're at 7 inches. Okay. So then you put your other marker there, and that's where you know your bad spot is, or wherever your camera may be at that time.
The tank.
Or the tank.
And then it says 4 feet deep, and then it's that.
So keep in mind, since you guys are going to be doing septic tanks, that camera has to be horizontal. If it's hanging like this, you're throwing your signal this way, not up and down.
Yeah.
So if it goes into the tank,
You're not going to be able to locate it. You want to pull it just back into the pipe to locate it. It has to be horizontal to locate it.
Okay. Is that the sonar?
That's the sonde.
The sonde.
Sonde, yep.
So if the sonde is 6 inches before the camera head, and say you're at the inlet pipe, the camera might be down in the water.
Correct, but your
But
sonde is still on the
will
pipe.
be in the-
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So
And then you
that'll
can
still
kind of
work.
play with it. So if I'm not sure if that's camera head, you can take that push rod, and if I go back and forth with it, this line's going to move back and forth with it. Right?
we very well might be WhatsApping, videoing you our first job, but we'll let you know when it is, just in case.
The hardest part with this is finding it the first time.
Yeah.
That's going to be the hardest part. This is easy. We're 7 inches deep. So if you're 8 foot deep out in the yard, you kind of need to know a direction where you're going.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just screw up.
Yeah, you can get like mine, you know, in the haystack.
Yeah.
A lot of times people think, all right, I'll put this up.
Can I ask a question? So with these, when you were doing that,
Yeah.
I missed it. Like, it was giving you a dot here.
Yep.
and
So
then
you
it
want to
was giving
find
you
your.
a dot there.
So what your goal is here, you want to find a straight line. This is one pole. This is another pole. And this is your sonde. You got a black mark. They walk up to it. So first time in the ground, you walk up. And you're gonna want to find your 2 black poles. You mark them. You want to be precise now, because remember you're going to be digging it. You want to get that crosshair right on it. You want this thing to do 90 degrees right on it.
Oh.
That way when you're digging, you have to dig it. That's dang good there, Miss Casey.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. So then what you want to do is once you find that one, sweep that thing back and forth. Signal gets less, you're not that way. Signal gets more. You might be on the same one.
Oh, yeah.
So go to your right a little more.
This one?
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. So get on that, and then put your marker right on. I recommend getting some spray paint, green spray paint.
Yeah.
There's a spot in that case for it. You don't always have to use these. I use these inside of a house. If you're outside, you can spray your marks, right?
Okay.
It was kind of like,
Well, yeah, the camera might.
On this side of that. Yeah, it's a little long. There you go. Now it's straight.
How do you tell though, like if you're in the pipe, you can't just go over and like straighten out the camera, right?
You can to some degree.
Because you can see how it's angled.
Yeah. So that spring, that sonde is in that spring, and that spring may be a little sideways.
Uh-huh.
You can kind of jar it back and forth just to make sure you're on it.
Got it.
so it's like right there.
That's your sonde. Yep. So if you go down to it, see how it tells you to start turning once you're on it?
Thank you so much, Scott.
It'll give you your depth.
We
But you
probably
have to be
will,
on that line to get your depth. You don't have to keep going back and forth. So you're 8 inches deep. So keep in mind, typically that 8 inches, you put this down or spray, distance from here to your sonde is going to be your depth. So distance from here to your sonde is your depth. So that looks about 8 inches, right?
So then, if that's what I picked up, then when I'm digging a tank, I'm gonna dig.
You gotta dig here. That's where you want to mark it. So if you need to know where a spot is, that's your spot. That's where your camera head is.
That's
Or
the
that's where your,
camera
I'm sorry, that's your camera sonde.
head. Okay.
Camera head's up here.